Hello, Magnetic Babes, and welcome back to the Magnetic Babe podcast. This is episode 9, and we are going to talk about how to manifest even with doubt, when doubt is present. I get this question a lot because a lot of my clients think that if you have any doubt, then you're going to ruin your manifestation. And they start to freak out and they start to spiral and they start to reach out to me and they lose sight completely of the thing that they wanted, the manifestation, and they go into self doubt, they go into spiraling. And my answer is always the same: doubt is never going to deter your manifestation completely. Okay, so rest assured that when you're trying to manifest, if you have doubt, it's completely normal. It's actually not normal for you not to have doubts. Okay, so when you have a manifestation that you have your heart set on, okay, like let's say that you really want to manifest your SP, like a specific person or a love or whatever. And then the doubt starts to kind of seep in and you start to freak out because you're thinking, okay, I'm having contradicting thoughts, which are the doubts. That means that it's going to completely ruin my manifestation and I'm not going to get it. And I'm just like going to spiral and I'm going to lose sight of my manifestation. The worst thing that you can do is actually think that the doubt is going to ruin your manifestation. Okay. So instead of thinking the doubt is going to ruin my manifestation, I want you to understand that one, doubt is completely normal and natural because I still have doubt. And two, you can still manifest with doubt. Let's take me, for example. Okay. I wanted to create a coaching business. Obviously, this is it. I wanted to be a manifestation coach. About 6 or 7 months ago, when I started, I was terrified. Of course, I had a lot of doubt. Okay. I had doubt every day. Every time I posted a video, I had doubt. I also thought it was very cringe. I felt very uncomfortable. I thought people would judge me. I thought, I would never really be able to scale it to an actual business. I thought that people wouldn't really pay me because what do I know? These are just my personal thoughts. And why would anyone pay me for these things? These are all doubts that I had. But you know what I did? I started anyway. That is where your magic is going to happen, is if you continue to show up. I continue to show up every single day. I posted every single day for a year and a half, okay? Because I started my account about 7 or 8 months before I started coaching. And it was just to give women a little bit of hope, just to show women that it's possible for you to manifest anything that you want. Manifest love. I manifested love in my 30s. I, lost a business a few years ago that was making me money, completely crashed and burned. And I was able to build another business up. And that is what I was trying to show women in my videos. Did I know what I was talking about? Yes. But did I have doubt that I knew how to tell people how to implement it? Yes. But I showed up every single day. Some days I would post 2-3 times a day just so that I could get, my foot in the door, one, but also to prime my subconscious to have some authority, right? The more that I posted, the more comfortable I got with posting, the more I thought, okay, I have authority. People, this is gaining traction. People are listening. I was getting DMs. I was getting comments this is amazing, asking me questions on how to do it. But I stayed consistent with the doubt in the room. Okay. So when there is doubt present, just know that no matter what it is, if it's, something that a doubt about love, like you finding love, or a doubt about money, or you being successful, or growing your brand or your business, or any manifestation, if you think if I have contradicting thoughts, then that manifestation is not going to come in, that's where you're messing up. It's actually you thinking that the manifestation is jeopardized in some way because of your doubt that is going to jeopardize it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's not the doubt itself. You have to show up every single day, regardless of the doubt. This is exactly how manifestation happens. Because what happens is, at least for me, when I was showing up every day, there was the doubt that was there started to fade away. I started to step into the identity of myself that was in authority, right? That knew what they were talking about, that could charge for their expertise, right? So, but initially it was uncomfortable and I was full of doubt. And even with love, in the beginning, when I wanted to manifest my husband, I was doubtful that it would happen. I had a little inkling of doubt, obviously. I didn't think it was just going to happen for me. I knew in the back of my mind that it would happen when it was supposed to. And I always like knew in my heart that it might happen. Like I had a greater chance of getting married and meeting the love of my life than I didn't, but I still had doubt. And if I had succumbed to that doubt, if I had just like laid down and been like, you know what, love is never going to happen for me. Like I'm hopeless. It happens for other women. It doesn't happen for me. If I let that doubt take over, I would have never manifested my husband. So doubt is always going to be present. Even the most successful, like, wealthiest people that run corporations, that have multi-billion-dollar businesses, that are always in front of a camera, that are so, in your eyes, so confident, they have doubt also. Everyone has doubts. It's a natural human thing to have doubts. The issue here is, are you going to let the doubt stop you? One. And two, are you going to place like a heavy weight on doubt? Like doubt is going to deter your manifestation, because that belief alone can deter your manifestation. It's not the doubt. It's how much energy you're giving to the doubt. Okay, so let's say that you want to manifest a job, right? Like you want to get out of a position and you want a higher paying position or making more money. It's okay to have doubts. Like, the thoughts are going to arise where you feel like, am I good enough? I'm competing against people, 10 other people that are way more qualified. That's okay to think that. Are you going to show up every day and still put your best foot forward? Every single day, little by little, you inch towards your goal. And then the doubt starts to kind of fade in the background. That's how you get to your manifestation. It's showing up as that version, regardless of the doubt. You can't give doubt heaviness. You can't give it weight. Because if you do, then it outweighs the manifestation and your belief to be able to manifest. I hope that makes sense. So again, if you're having doubt and you're thinking that doubt is going to like ruin your manifestation, the first thing that you need to do is literally say doubt is normal. Dina said doubt is normal. Dina was able to still manifest her husband and still manifest a six-figure business, even though she had doubt. I still have doubts every single day. When I wake up, I have doubts. When I go to sleep, I have doubts. I always question myself. I'm always overthinking everything. These are natural things. But again, I show up every single day for myself. I show up for my future. I show up for the next version of me. Because remember, when we're doing identity work, we are stepping into the version of ourselves that has that thing, okay? So if it's love that you're wanting, step into that version. Every day when you're waking up and you're having doubts about, are you going to meet the love of your life? Go back into thinking, even if I have doubts, I know that I can meet the love of my life. Even though I have doubts, I know that I'm lovable. Even though I have doubts and no evidence in my 3D reality, I will still show up every day and still hold that version of myself that has the person in the back of my mind against the doubts, no matter what. That's where you're going to win. Consistency in these things is huge because your subconscious needs repetition. If you don't have repetition, it's going to resort back to the old way of thinking, your old identity, your old victim mindset. Okay, remember we talked about this in the last episode. That is how you go backwards. Now, when you show up every day, stepping into the version of you that has the love, the success, the new job, the new car, the new house, whatever it is, the new fame, you building a brand, step into it every single day. There are girls that I follow on Instagram that I started following maybe 2 or 3 years ago that were just starting their brand journey, okay? Posting every day, whether it was like fashion or like coaching, whatever. And now from the first day that they started until now, the difference that I've seen in their accounts, like the numbers, the money that they're making, simply by showing up, just because they're showing up, okay, every single day against their doubt. That is going to be your best friend, is that, yes, I have doubts about things. Am I going to let the doubts ruin and outweigh what I believe to be true about myself and what I believe that I deserve and what I believe that I can manifest? The answer is no. And if you have that belief of, even though there is doubt, I'm still going to manifest, you're going to manifest it. There will never not be doubt, okay? And as long as you remember that, you will be successful in whatever the manifestation is. You will always be able to get your manifestation with the doubt when you're stepping into the version of you every single day, regardless. When you show up for yourself, regardless. Again, if I had listened to my doubts that were so loud and are still so loud daily, then do you think I would be doing this podcast? Do you think that I would be posting every day and charging clients for my expertise? No, I would have stopped. I would have been like defeated. I would be overwhelmed with doubt. And again, when we go back to manifesting energy, frequencies, the more that you think that doubt is going to ruin your manifestation, the more the doubt is going to ruin your manifestation. So let's stop thinking that doubt is somehow going to ruin everything that you're wanting. Okay. The doubt can be there, the manifestation can still come. Always remember that. I hope this gives you a little peace of mind, because this has been something that has popped up with a lot of my clients asking me, I have so much doubt around this one thing and I feel like it's going to ruin my manifestation. And I am always there to tell them doubt is completely normal. It is 100% natural. The only thing that you don't want to do is believe that the doubt is going to ruin your manifestation. Doubt is always going to be present. You're never going to get rid of it. And you thinking or fighting against it is going to actually do you more harm than good. Let the doubt be there. Acknowledge the doubt. Yes, there's doubt there. Yes. Okay, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, I'm going to show up as the loved version of myself anyway, even though I don't have the man yet. Okay, even though I don't have the marriage yet. I'm going to show up every day as that person that has it already, that is loved and adored and cherished. Or I'm going to show up as that version of myself that is already successful, that even with doubt, know is going to be successful. I know that my brand or my business is going to thrive, regardless of the doubt being there. I'm going to show up every day as that version. That is how you overcome doubt. The doubt will start to slowly dwindle. It'll never fully go away, but you'll notice that the belief in yourself is going to outweigh the doubt. And once you get to that place, there's no stopping you, because doubt will always be there and you'll be like, oh yeah, it's right there. I feel it. I know it's there, but I don't care because I've accomplished this, and this. It gives you confidence. So the doubt is just going to be like a thing of the past. Yes, it's there. No, it doesn't affect me. I hope this was super helpful for you guys. And I hope I answered the question on whether doubt stops your manifestation. It does not. So I will see you guys in the next episode, and thank you for watching. Bye.